The reason some of us are traumatized at a very young age, for example, I was traumatized very severely at the age of 2, just because I was raised by a group of Masons and Eastern Stars, and they knew who I was, and so they needed to break up my psychic at a very young age, so that, like, the reason for that is so that your psyche would get scrambled, so it'll be like honeycombs, like you'll develop like multiple personalities, so you won't be able to go back to who you were originally supposed to be. So for example, like going back to factory Lisa, like when you buy some, like let's say you buy a phone, right? And it comes like how the manufacturer um, made it. So the same thing with the human psyche. If we're traumatized, it gets scrambled. And in order to reset it, we have to go ahead and we have to heal. We have to remember, one, what was done to us, and two, we have to forgive it. And then we have to not pass judgment on it. And that's hard. That's very hard. So in order for these people to like have a better chance at dismantling you from the inside out, they have to start at an early age. So like when the iron is hot, so that the chances are better of them obtaining what they want. So with my case, I grew up with a whole bunch of people that like like they participated in cults and secret society, and I wasn't aware. So they were like siphoning my energy, um, sexually abusing me, because the sexual energy, that's they could use that for healing. They could use that to manifest. They could use that for whatever it is that they use it for, right? So like I was sustaining a whole cult. Like a whole bunch of people were living off my energy, which meant that like the people that were sent in to abuse me, which is why it was orchestrated, the people that were sent in to abuse me, they had to go ahead and sleep with other people within the coven or amongst each other so that they could do the sexual energy transfer. Well, the point is of this story is that um if you've been traumatized at a very young age, the purpose of that is to separate your psyche so that you have a